Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you like? There's the shot! In for the pieces! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mkhitaryan finds himself offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Hernandez. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mkhitaryan. Darmian kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And this is Van Basten. And Van Basten! That comes as a mighty relief. Now it's Lukaku.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Dumfries.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Lukaku. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball. He's having a shot! There's a goal! Inter are back in business. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square. And De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Delightful! A finish right from the top draw. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Basten. He's through, it's one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Van Basten, and this is Lukaku. DiMarco. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Dumfries. Nicely spread. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. And there's one of the players of the week. Floated through. De Bruyne has it in a wide position. And it's Mkhitaryan. And this is Van Basten. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ball swung in. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Van Basten. Barella has found the net here, of course. It's played through for him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aims beyond the defence. Bastoni. Now it's Martinez. Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Could be danger here. Face to face. Martinez! Outstanding by Martinez! About as smooth as it gets. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Bastoni. Barella. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Carlos Augusto. Darmian. That has been slung wide.
Inter really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain... Great chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zanetti does well to get it back. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is De Bruyne. He's onside. Real chance! Takes a shot! Carlos Augusto gets good distance on it. Mkhitaryan. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! And they've come roaring back into the lead. Where does this go from here?
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bastoni has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Mkhitaryan. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Lukaku. De Bruyne. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spread it left. Now it's DiMarco.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
De Bruyne. Van Basten. And that is a little undercooked. Barella. That's a cute ball. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. Oh, some tackle that. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. De Bruyne gets flagged offside. Bisek. That pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. Barella. Now it's Martinez. Now it's DiMarco.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. And he's intervened well there. And it's Denzel Dumfries. He is through here. Çalhanoğlu plays it in. Time added on 4 minutes. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. Carlos Augusto is onto this. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a... Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Schlotterbeck, without doubt, one of the players of the week. An awful lot expected from him.
Well, he's really impressed me. So solid at the back, and he has been a picture of discipline and control, solidity. You just feel whatever tests that the opposition throw at him, he'll just deal with it.
Now it's Saka. He is through here. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Havertz. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Marcó en el minuto 8 el dorsal 29.
So, a breakthrough already. Schlotterbeck. Zanetti. And it's Makalele. Torres. He's played it back. That's Cannavaro. Now it's Saka. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Eze. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. And Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Raya claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Perez looking to get on the end of this. Shot could be on. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Perez. Makalele, a player who needs no introduction. Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, there's one of the players of the week. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Perez. He's through, it's one-on-one! Saka! Really well-taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rice powering forward here. Perez. And back to the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. 15 minutes till half-time. Somewhat off target. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? And smartly reclaimed. Oh, can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's gone back to the keeper. Saliba. Could be danger here. Chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Looking for options for movement. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gabriel Jesus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Referee's given a throw. And it's Timber. Timber's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Van Basten. And here's Perez. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And he welcomes it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cleared without complication. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Makalele is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee...
Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lewis Skelly. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Eze. Torres. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saliba makes the interception. Havertz looking to add to his goal. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Van Basten. Rijkaard. No way through. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Makaleli. Havertz. Good purposeful running this. And he's cut it out.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.000.
Just about up to the hour now. Quality ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Van Basten. And here's Torres. In with the challenge. Timber. Now Saliba. And it's Lewis Skelly. Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zanetti. Valverde is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Schlotterbeck does well to get it back. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Basten. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant... Bruno Fernandes! That was travelling. Timber. He's in a great position here. Rice. Oh, this is a great position. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Eze. Valverde. And here's Van Basten. And it's Makaleli. And here's Torres. Threads one in. And here's Valverde. It's run loose here. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Saka gets into a good position. He's got away. Perez. Shot, surely! He should have put that one away.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Here comes the cross. And that has been clubbed away. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Rice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Eze! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Eze. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Eze just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Oh, it's Van Basten. Pinches it off him. Now it's Trossard. Trossard. 4 added minutes on the board. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Lewis Skelly. And here's Trossard. Oh, cracking ball. There's the shot! He scores! And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.